gorgeous face.
Start. Okay. Morning, everybody. So we have, I think, 5 people that are going out to Massachusetts today, right? Yeah. Right? Yeah. And then, so yesterday was a good day for Notre Dame violations. We had very few from yesterday for the whole team. So that's a good day. So we want to continue that because we want to end the week strong. So today and tomorrow, the start of the week, we had a lot of violations. So, but as we go towards the end of the week, it's getting a lot better. So we want to keep it that way. So I need for people to come back with 0 violations today and tomorrow. I think we'll be able to hit our metrics. So be extra careful of those of you that have violations already, that are delivering for the first time today as well. Please, 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 please. Absolutely important. Try to come back with 0 violations today. Following distance, speeding, distractions is a big issue. Stop signs, making sure you're making full stops at stop signs, not rolling stops, and also traffic lights. You need to pay complete attention to that. So that's that for the Notre Dame violations. Again, like I said, we need to make sure that we come back today. Always pay attention to your customer notes. See where they want their packages to be delivered. We dipped slightly for our customer delivery feedback. We want to get it back up for this week. So, but anything else? Any other questions?
How's the feedback coming from Mass?
So far, I've seen nothing but good feedback. I mean, our feedback that we're getting from Mass is like our routes are, you guys get done fairly early for whatever reason. I don't know, maybe they're tight or maybe it's just easier.
They're better put out.
Yeah, so
than they
I
are
don't know,
here.
it's from a routing perspective. Maybe they have fewer apartments. I don't know. Like everybody that we send to Massachusetts, they come back, even though it's an hour one way and almost an hour back, but they're back by like 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
I see them, they're done by 5:30, 6 o'clock. They're done. So that's, I don't know what to say. Maybe it's just the topography. Maybe it's just the location. Maybe it's just the town. Maybe the people that we send out there are stars. We have a lot of stars here too. So I don't know, whatever. But we seem to be doing pretty good. Regarding rollaways, again, engines off, right? We're paying attention to that. Amazon has also mandated a training. It's online. We will be sending you those details. We'll send you the link on where you need to go. We'll send you your username and logon ID, and then you'll have to reset your password. Just go forgot password. We'll text all of these details to everybody, guys. Whatever your logon ID is, what's on your badge. Those 6 characters. It's like a bunch of alpha characters, like whatever. It's a combination of your last name, first name, or something. But those are the characters. But we'll send you all of your login IDs because a lot of people misplace their badge, they don't remember it, whatever, right? So if you don't have your badge, you will still get your logon ID. So you will need to log in to that link. Password, I'm sure you all forgot. That was your KNET training when you did the training. Just hit forgot password. And once you hit forgot password, it will send you a link to your email of record, whatever it is that you use to log into Flex. And that's where you reset your password, go back in, log in back again, and complete the training. It's just a bunch of videos that you have to watch. It's more out of concern in terms of making sure everybody's aware of the rollaway incidents that are happening, and we want to avoid that. Any questions so far from anybody in the room? No? Today we have LaShawn. He's starting today. Everybody, huge round of applause for him. He trained with Chris yesterday. So if you find him out there in the loadout area, we'll send somebody out there with him. If you find anybody, I will pair him with somebody who's experienced, show him how to load up, how to organize himself, because the key to any successful day is your organization. If you're not organized, you're never going to be able to catch up. If you're going to fish through totes every time you stop, you're never going to get caught up. The best thing to do is what?
Be ready.
Yeah. Organize 15, 20 stops. Boom, boom, boom. You're done. Use your yellow labels. Who knows about the yellow labels on them? Raise your hands, guys. Everybody knows on them. They're in sequence, right? If you organize them in sequence, those are your stops. 99.9%.
Yeah, because you can't always.
Once in a while they're off, I know. But
sometimes jump to a meter to
Yeah.
Middle to the back
Yeah.
and back to the
Some
front.
people use their stops, they organize it by street, right? Whatever works for you.
Yeah, I like streets
Yeah,
myself.
some people do it by the number of the houses, however you do it, right? It's your own personal thing. What I've done it, when I go through it, I use the yellow labels, I go through it, boom, 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 organize my first 15, 20 stops, put them on in a separate box, and all you need to do is you just grab it, and you look at the address, and you're convinced which is the right place, and you move on. So whatever works for you, but if you don't say organize, you guys are not going to be able to deliver, guys. It's just not going to happen, right? Any other questions, suggestions in terms of safety, delivery tips? Those of you that are going to Massachusetts, I would highly encourage you to, we'll text you each other's names and telephone numbers in a group text. If you need help from each other, there's some senior people that are going to Massachusetts. Follow their lead, ask them, question them, talk to them if there are any questions, right? Good? Leave as a group, guys. Those of you guys going out to Massachusetts. Those in for our first wave, always make sure you go out there on time. If you see that your van doesn't have enough gas, that it's not going to last you for the day, load up and then fill up. Don't go over there because then they have to like shut off that loadout area within 30 minutes. So if you're in first wave, your first priority is to go out there. If you're in second wave, you have a little bit of time. You can check your gas, you can fill it up, and then head out there. But we know our timings, then we were supposed to be there, right, guys? Yes. Let's not be late. All right, like I said, can we make sure we get 0 violations today, right? I know you guys can do it. Today and tomorrow. Murat is going to do it. I know he does it all the time, right? Murat, he's one of our top drivers, guys. So any tips that you would like to give or share with the team? No? No. Yeah. Brandon has improved quite a bit. Sadie.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
Yesterday I had like 10 packages
Yep.
that I didn't deliver.
Okay.
Because they was in a business.
Yeah.
And the business at the time that I went there
Yeah.
was closed.
Yeah.
And somebody from here or I don't know where texts me asking what happened with that.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do
So-
because I know that I can do it.
Yeah. So
Unattended.
yeah. So that's what happens is like as soon as you mark something as business closed, if it's past the business hours, people from Amazon get notification. We find out about it. So these people will always find out and try to reach out to you because 10 packages is a lot. When you bring back 10 from one stop, that's a lot. So I would not get offended by it. It's just one of those things that these guys have to follow through and find out, hey, what's going on? Because they need to let Amazon know, and those people sitting at Amazon need somebody else to know what happened. So it's just, when somebody reaches out to you for Netrodyne or anything, they're just looking through and making sure you guys don't get suspended or anything. Yes, Jesus.
Amazon know who's the business.
Yes.
Why not put it in the top?
Yes.
In the road.
Trust me, this business stops. Jesus, like, let me tell you, the business stops and the hours. So let me explain it to you. Less than 2% of the deliveries that we make are for businesses, right? So the businesses are supposed to update the hours of operation in there too. They don't do it if they're old hours of operation or sometimes they leave early. That's what happens. So it's a huge fix, but for them to account for those 2%, they'd rather have 98% sequenced properly versus those 2%. But that's a very valid.
Yeah,
I've put it forth.
But when you got 180 stop,
Yeah.
it's crazy. They put in the
So I
the
did.
end
I
of the
did.
last-
I did an analysis, and I think I don't know. Adnan, were you on copy? You were not on copy. I did an analysis because they asked us to say, we'll tell you which the business stops are, and then your drivers will have to go to those stops first. And I said, no, we're not going to do that because you have business stops in the 5th tote, you have business stops in the 13th tote, you have business stops in the 2nd tote. Now I'm asking you guys to fish through for those, look for them, and then go from address to address, looking it on your GPS. Just by doing that, guess how much extra time and payroll it added to the company for one person? almost $30,000 a year. Right? Because what happens is you're going out of sequence. You're supposed to go to A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, right? All of a sudden you go to P. Then from P you go to A. And then from A you go to like F. And then from F you go to N. Whereas you should have followed that order. Because the routing is done in the most optimum way. But you're absolutely right. We brought it up. I told them this is a huge cost. The best thing to do is, if at that kind of instance, like you realize you have 10 business stops, one stop, you can go out of the sequence and do it. But naturally, I mean, if it's like too many of those, then it does provide an issue. Yes, Jeremy?
Sometimes just clusters of businesses. Normally, that's how it's set up.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a lot of businesses in a row in most areas.
Yeah.
So I don't see why they don't put that as your first area you hit. That's
Yeah,
my big
that's a black hole to me, guys. However, routing is done. So, but those are valid concerns. But stuff like that, nobody will question you. I mean,
I got a thing with Notre Dame though.
you're doing very good.
How
All
do
of you, everybody, log into Mentor.
Hey.
Make sure you log into Mentor in your second phone, so that you don't have a distraction.
my question is
Yes.
how do I get a hard acceleration at a stop?
I've looked at it. We're gonna look into it. Yeah. So,
I still get yellow on your distraction, even though I have like the second phone like on the seat,
Yeah.
not touching it.
Just because you have it on
It
the
slides.
seat, you need to put it somewhere with like a cup holder. where it's not
Visor.
move.
yeah, it just
Stick
doesn't
in the
move.
visor.
Okay.
Yeah, just doesn't move. That's it.
I don't touch it all day.
Yeah. All right. So, any other questions, guys? Remember training. We're gonna be sending you your usernames. Just use the forgot password and do your rollaway trainings. We'll start sending them out today. Thank you, guys. Let's do it. 0 violations today, guys. All right. Thank you.